Have you ever wondered what it's like to fly the KLM Cityhopper? Then join me on my 1.5-hour flight in KLM's smallest plane from Amsterdam to Prague. In this video we have a man's trip to Prague. We fly a 2-month-old Embraer E195 and we experience the KLM Cityhopper economy for the very first time. So our journey started with a very early and foggy morning, and first we had a trip from our hometown to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, which was, as you can see, very foggy, so we're even not sure if we're actually going to fly today as the fog was so dense. But eventually we managed to find the airport. It was pretty busy. So while already being checked in online, we now got reunited with our friends for a man's weekend in Prague. So after security and walking through our gate, the fog finally cleared up a bit and we could actually see our Embraer E195 arriving at our gate. So the KLM Cityhopper is primarily being used for short flights between European cities. And this Embraer E195 is the latest example of the Cityhopper. And before this they flew with the Fokker 50 and the Fokker 70. And now it's time for us to check out the latest edition. And after waking up with our first coffee of the day, it was now time to board the Embraer E195.
Sí, es un Embraer.
And if you're sitting at row 1 or row...
So after being seated, we were given the safety instructions, and after pushback we taxied to our de-icing platform because there was a lot of ice forming on the wings. And after the de-icing we drove back to the runway for our takeoff from Schiphol Amsterdam Airport.
Ja, maar voor mij laat hij dit niet.
So now that we're in the air, let's first talk about the seats of the Embraer E195, as this is quite a big selling point of this jet. So because it is quite a small plane, we have a 2-2 configuration, which makes that you only have one person next to you, which is very nice if you have to go to the toilet or have to go somewhere else in the airplane. And also the seats are really comfortable. You have decent amount of leg space. And also we have a tray table with a lid for your smartphone to put in there. So it's easy usable to use as watching video. So that's also a very big plus of the Embraer. So KLM also provides you with a KLM magazine inside of the front pocket, which also gives you this nice view of the total KLM fleet. And as you can see, they have quite a lot of Embraers in their fleet. So pretty quickly after reaching cruising altitude, we already got served a nice Dutch cheese sandwich, which was actually really delicious. And we also could choose a drink. And of course, we needed to have a nice beer. So usually with European flights, this is not very common, and I'm very happy that KLM still provides you with a complimentary drink and a snack on board, which is just very nice for your trip. And I think in the end, if you compare the price of KLM, for example, with EasyJet, this was a 20 euro difference, but with the complimentary drink and snack and the better flight times, I think KLM is the obvious winner for this route. So after the snack, it was now time to explore the aircraft and also check out the toilet. And I can affirm that the toilet was very neat and very nice. And of course, it's a very new plane, but also KLM keeps it very clean. So after flying for more than an hour and seeing countless nice European area views, it was now already time to make our final descent into Prague Airport.
It's approximately 10 minutes from now. Short extent towards the gate, so therefore we expect to arrive as well approximately 10 minutes behind our scheduled arrival time this morning. Latest weather at the moment, it's pretty nice weather in Prague at the moment. It's clear skies, light winds, temperature at levels of 2 degrees. Thank you very much for flying KLM and I wish you a nice weekend.
So welcome to the capital of the Czech Republic and welcome to Prague International Airport. So what is it like to fly the KLM Cityhopper? So flying the KLM Cityhopper in the Embraer is very comfortable, and because this is a 2-2 class configuration, you feel like you have a lot of space in the plane. If you compare it to, for example, EasyJet or Transavia, you have more room in this smaller plane, which is pretty nice. And also if you compare it with pricing, this KLM flight was a bit more expensive than the real low-cost carriers, but I think it makes up for pricing in terms of the food on board, the drink, the service, and also the flight times in this part was very nice for us. So I can highly recommend you trying the KLM Cityhopper. And also the weekend in Prague was super cool. We had a very nice Airbnb and this is a very nice city which has a lot to offer. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one. Ciao!